Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Franklin County. It's Monday again, February 12th. Today is a great day. Let's fill it with smiles and sunshine.
There will be an FFA meeting this Thursday during activity period in 20 West. Please use your membership card as a pass.
The BFMS Agriculture Club will be going to Elite Ironworks on Thursday, February 15th. Any FFA member interested in participating should see Ms. Washburn in 22 West.
This week, our Varsity One Act team is performing the show called Mirrors, and there will be 2 performances on Wednesday, one at 5 p.m. and one at 7 p.m. Yes, it is on Valentine's Day, which makes a great date opportunity.
Listen up, Franklin County High School. That means you two teachers, administration, and staff.
We would love it if you, your CTSO, club, or even teachers in their department would get a team together to compete with us in our annual dodgeball tournament fundraiser sponsored by FBLA.
You need 8 individuals to make a team. It costs $40 per team and $5 per team member.
The overall champion and best dressed team will be awarded at the end of the tournament.
If you're not interested in playing on the team, we still want you there. Tickets will be $5 in advance and $7 at the door.
Reach out to Ms. Lopez in Tech B or Ms. Law in West for details on how to register and sign your team up or purchase a ticket.
Come to Shades of Red and the executive board this Friday during lunch for No One Eats Alone Day. This is a school-wide event that focuses on combating social isolation.
There will be an opportunity to participate in creating community murals to be featured in both cafeterias. There will also be giveaways to those who participate during this event.
We welcome students and staff to participate in this worthwhile campaign. Please see Ms. Thornton in Student Services for more details.
FCCLA will be having a Spirit Week in honor of FCCLA Week, February 12th through 16th. Dress up to show your support in school spirit.
The Technology Students Association and Robotics team is selling FC earrings for $5. You can purchase the earrings on School Cash online and see Ms. Biggs in room 36 West.
Did you know it's National Future Business Leaders of America Week? Here is a message from our own FBLA chapter with more information on what this week has to offer in celebration of Mentor Monday.
Hey Franklin County High School, my name is Miss Law and I'm a Business and Information Technology teacher within our Career and Technical Education Department on West Campus. I also serve as the lead advisor for one of our career and technical student organizations called Future Business Leaders of America, or FBLA. If you weren't already aware, February is National Career and Technical Education Month. With that in mind, we also celebrate the nationally recognized FBLA Week, which starts today. Did you know that our governor, Mr. Glenn Youngkin, has officially declared and recognized this week as FBLA Week? So without further notice, we kick off FBLA Week today with Mentor Monday. Today we are celebrating and recognizing the importance of mentors. Staff, make sure to check your boxes or be on the lookout for a special delivery. If you've impacted a student's life through any aspect of mentorship, you just might be recognized today. Follow us on social media this week and see what we are up to and how we are celebrating FBLA Week. You could be featured. See you tomorrow for Tuesday Talks.
Now it's time for this month's video from the Harbor series by Justin's. These videos are meant to provide you with a real perspective from real people on topics such as leadership, self-confidence, social media, self-reflection, and more. The goal is to help you achieve greater success in school as well as in the real world. Enjoy.
When I get an opportunity to speak on high school campuses, one of my favorite parts of the day are when I get a chance to speak with smaller groups of students. And one of those groups is oftentimes the student council. And I love talking with those kids because they care so much about their high school campus. And one of the first questions that they always ask is, how do we increase school spirit? How do we get people to show up to games, to come to our events? How do we get attendance at dances to rise? And they want to know, how do we get rid of cliques? And it's almost like everyone wants to increase their school's sense of togetherness. And every time I'm asked that question, it reminds me of a story from college. One of my first days on campus, my college basketball coach informed our team that as a group, we were gonna go attend a band concert later that week. You know, and I was a small town kid who was in a big city for the first time. I was super excited to be there, and I basically blew off the band concert to go just explore the city and have fun with some friends. And so the morning after the band concert, we all showed up to the gym for a shoot around, and when Coach walked in, he proceeded to kick everyone out of the gym except for me. And he stood there and he basically told me he thought that I had an attitude problem. He thought that I felt like I was more important than the band, and he wanted to show me just how important me going to that band concert was. And so he told me I owed him 25 by 30s. And a 5 by 30 is basically 5 lengths of the basketball court in 30 seconds, and for every one that you miss, he adds another. Before I knew it, I started missing and I wasn't making the 30-second mark, and eventually I worked out and ran so hard that I threw up. And as I sat there exhausted, and as I sat there basically embarrassed and defeated, my coach let me know just how important it was for him to have me show up to things like a band concert. And he basically told me that the band shows up to every single basketball game that we play. And so for me, I learned a really valuable lesson of what it means to show up for each other. And now that I had to go to these band concerts, I decided I wasn't just gonna show up for the sake of showing up. If I was gonna do it, then I was gonna go all the way in. And so basically I convinced my teammates to paint our faces. We would wear crazy outfits. We just brought a ton of energy and life to those band concerts because we wanted them to know how important they were to us. And a really cool thing happened. We became close with the band. I became friends with those guys. We had a lot of common interests, and it really changed this sense of togetherness on our school campus. You know, I think it's human nature that when we have an event or we have a game or we have a performance, the first thing that we do is we look into the crowd to find our parents, we find our friends, and then we start to notice who isn't there. And I think what happens is we kind of get bummed out and we feel like our school doesn't have this sense of spirit or togetherness. I think if you want to increase school spirit on your campus, you want to start to get rid of cliques and create a culture of togetherness, it starts when you guys begin to show up for each other. And not because you have to, but because you want to. Go to a game and support a team you've never supported before. Go to a dance if you haven't been there. Begin to celebrate one another academically. This idea of school spirit, it starts when you give up your time and you show up for each other. And that's how you show your classmates just how valuable they are to you.
That's all we have for you today, FC. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Ja. Let's have an attitude of gratitude and make today a great day.